What a game we have on display here at the Hawks Pro Cup, proudly sponsored by JohnnyBet.com. I'm your host, Makura45, and I'm so excited to see how this one unfolds today. This is an extremely high-profile clash with the red-hot Zimme taking on the Ukrainian legend Yozhyk. This fixture decides who finishes the top of Group D, and this is very important as first place of one group is matched with second place of another. Now I'm going to go over the starting lineups. Zimme is wearing the red X. It's very similar lineups we've got here. It's a 4-3-3 formation with Neuer in goal, Alaba, Boateng, Ramos and Marcos in the defense, Vidal, Kroos, Modric in the midfield, Ronaldo, Suarez and Messi up front. Now spot the difference here. Yozhyk's in the white stripes. He's got Neuer in goal, Alaba, Boateng, Ramos and Marcos, an identical backline. Vidal, Casemiro, and Modric. That's the one difference. And Ronaldo, Suarez, and Messi up top. Very similar sides. I'm very excited for this game because remember, there's only been one winner. There is only allowed to be one winner. If the score is equal after 90 minutes, it will go to extra time and penalties. These two players are two of the best in the tournament and the two performers of their group. It's been hard to find a weakness in either of them, so this could be quite a classic. Now I'll tell you a bit about both players' previous form. Red Zimme's previous results, he's started off with a bye and an automatic win versus Dr. Java, so he had to wait a couple of rounds to actually start playing. But Zimme beat Lucas Tabata 3-1, which was a solid victory over the Brazilian, and he also followed it up with an emphatic 4-1 win over Nero to continue his strong run of form. Yozhyk's previous results included an automatic win versus Dr. Java 2. Dr. Jabba could not compete in this tournament due to personal reasons, so our thoughts are with him. He then went on to beat Nero 4-0 and then beat Lucas Tabata in a classic 3-all draw. He ended up going on to penalties and won 4-3. The final game of the tournament will decide who finishes first and second, as aforementioned. So now both teams are sort of feeling each other out. Expect Yozhyk to hold a lot of the ball. That's his sort of forte. He likes to play a very clean, technical style of the game, where he keeps the ball as much as possible. And here's a good chance here with Messi 2-on-1 with the defender. He tries to slip it through, but Marcos is there to cover well. And in fact, Messi wins the ball back, gets the shot away, but Neuer gets down in time for that. There was a very early opportunity there. For Zimme to get on the scoreboard. Of course, talking about Red Zimme, he's ranked number 2 in Sweden. He's a Nordic champion runner-up. He's qualified for the FIFA Interactive World Cup Season 3 regional final. He's finished 40-0 5 times already in FIFA 17's Weekend League. He's most recently won the G-Finity Foot Cup only a couple of days ago. He's representing Red Reserve, as is Raleigh, who's also in this tournament. Now Yozhyk, who's coming forward here. Nainggolan sets free Luis Suarez. What can Luis Suarez do with his hair? Can he get the ball inside? Or get to Nainggolan. Nainggolan's pass gets cut up by Neuer, who's off his line quickly to prevent any further danger. Yozhyk's an extremely well-known player with over 250,000 subscribers on YouTube, a blue tick on Twitter. He's representing Navi, which is another huge eSports brand. He's one of the big names of the tournaments. The 25-year-old has won tournament after tournament after tournament, and he is here to win another. And I'm not sure how often Zimme and Yozhyk come together. Zimme, of course, is a Swede, and Yozhyk is a Ukrainian. Just earlier there, we saw Neuer quick off his line there to cut the ball out from Yozhyk. And Yozhyk is very comfortable with just passing around the ball. It's 20 minutes gone. Neither side have created any clear opportunities. Modric gets it to Vidal. Expect a very clever passing game. And the ball's inside. Marcos gets here just in time. It was a close chance for Yozhyk. If Marcos was not there, it would have been probably a goal there for Yozhyk. Expect Yozhyk to really control the ball. All the passes he makes are very cynical. He does not mind passing backwards all the way back to his goalkeeper. He feels very comfortable with the ball at Neuer's feet. And he's a very patient defender too. He knows not to rush in his defenders, which is very important in this game. He knows to have a very compact, composed midfield, and it's very hard to break that down. As we saw there, Ronaldo tried to play a killer pass inside, but Boateng was in the right place at the right time. Courtesy of Yozhyk decided not to take control of Boateng and bring him out of position. Now that was a bad pass from Kroos. It looks like it's going out of play unless Messi can keep it in. In fact, Messi cannot. It goes out of play. David Alba's looking for options on the throw. So yeah, Yozhyk has been praised by many people. A lot of people want to know his custom tactics. A lot of people praise him for his just really tidy FIFA that he plays. It is quite pure. It is very much involved around passing. As you see Zimme on the attack here, Zimme is really taking the game to Yozhyk, who is defending him very well. So far in the first 25 minutes, both players have cancelled each other out. We haven't had a game that I can remember this tournament which has been a 0-0 after half time. So if this game this game hopefully has early goal in it. I think that's an offside there, so we have Neuer standing over it. Red Zimme, on the other hand, he is in hot form. Radina got his fellow Red Reserve teammate finished top of his group in Group B. And the shot for Messi is saved by Neuer. That was a good opportunity there. Yozhyk comes close. It was a fast build-up play. This ball jumps between Suarez, Ronaldo, and Messi. Opens up for the shot, but Neuer makes a quality save. Zimme is in red hot form. He's playing probably the best FIFA in his career right now, and he is really pulling home results and titles and accolades left, right, and centre. And the United Hawks Pro Cup will be another one that he'll want to bring home today. There are some good competitors in this tournament, however, the top 8 will be very, very interesting. Both these teams are pretty much guaranteed to finish in the top 2, and so this game decides which order they'll finish in. Whoever tops the group will have a slight advantage because it will be a slightly easier road to the final. Of course, you'll be facing second place for another group. Unless you are slightly unlucky, the group, the final 8's group seeding will be taking place after the Group C and Group D action that have come on day 2. Messi tries to play the ball back to Nainggolan, but it is cut out. Nainggolan to Vidal. Vidal to Modric. They're playing it around the back here. Sergio Ramos to Modric. Plays it out right to Marcos. It's really technical from Yozhyk here. Look at that. He's passing it back. It looks like Zimme's going nowhere near the ball here. He knows how to make all the smart passes. It's not like Zimme's not pressing. Zimme's trying his best to intercept as many passes as possible. But Yozhyk is just... He looks like he's got 3 highs and he's just passing the ball around so easy. He's slowing down the tempo and really taking control of the play. He knows he's facing quality opponents, so he's depriving his opponent of the ball. It's highly technical and clever play from Yozhyk. He just knows... He looks so composed on the ball, despite being under a bit of pressure. And this tournament, this is the first ever tournament organised for professional players at EC United Hawks, and these professionals have jumped on board completely here. They are taking this tournament very, very seriously, and of course it's another opportunity to face fellow professional players in the game, and I think that's what they've got to do for each other. Since they're such good players, when they're able to beat normies like us and go 40-0 every other week in league, they quite enjoy, I imagine, coming against up against quality opponents. You know, exchanging tactics, exchanging players that they rate and all that. These events, they really quite enjoy these professional players here. Now Alaba gets the ball over the top, but the referee blows his whistle for half-time, and it's scoreless after 45 minutes. This is one of the only games the whole tournament has ended up scoreless after the first 45. Yozhyk gets well and truly dominated possession at 65%, but has only managed to have 1 shot on target. Zimme has had only 2 shots for himself. He's trying to make his passes stick and needs to get in position of the ball to have more of an influence on the game. Yozhyk is controlling the game but hasn't created enough effective chances. Both players are cancelling out each other's style of play, especially in the attacking third. They're both doing very well with that. I wonder what the second half will bring, and I wonder will there be a winner or will we be forced into extra time. We see a substitute there, Nainggolan is coming on for Cruz for Zimme. It adds some more dynamite into the midfield, a bit more dynamite, a bit more pace. Both players have a fairly non-pacey midfield, so maybe that's a little bit of a tip we can take home, all of us, that we don't really need how 80 or 90 rated centre midfielders. It's more about an overall real dynamic players you want in the centre mid, such as your Nainggolan's or your Modric's. That both players have playing on the field. It's important to note that Zimme's got 7 out of the 11 players in his team. I'll interrupt myself here. Modric is in behind. Modric plays it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets inside to Suarez with a shot, and that was a very close opportunity there. That's more like it for Yozhyk, who's already got a shot away in this game. He's going to be standing over the corner. Let's see if he can punish Zimme from the corner. Zimme has 7 out of 11 players in a starting 11 that are from the team of the year. He's got a very stacked squad. He's done very well with his financing in this FIFA to have such a great team. Now, Modric is running on the defense. He's playing out from the back. What can they do here? There's a good early chance from Yozhyk there. We've seen plenty of those sort of chances by Luis Suarez in this tournament go in. Suarez and Ronaldo has been scoring goal after goal after goal in this tournament, and I'd be very surprised if the winner of this tournament didn't have either Ronaldo or Suarez in their team. I actually quite like Lucas Paqueta's team, who I really would have liked to see in these in the knockout stages, but it looks like he won't be able to make it. Perhaps if he had won on penalties against Yozhyk, it would be a completely different story, a completely different narrative to this game. I really liked Lucas Paqueta's style of play. It was very South American, should I say. He brought some South American flair into this tournament, and he had an all-Premier League squad, which is very rare in this tournament. You see a lot of like the meta gaming at the very top. You see a lot of La Liga players scattered around the team. Normally it's conjoined with a Serie A, sometimes Bundesliga, but mostly it's been a Serie A game, this FIFA 17. Suarez finds himself down the right, but he can't do anything with it. Yozhyk looks like he's back in business, playing a very patient and clean style of football. He's keeping the ball extraordinarily well here. I'd love to see a game between him and Brian Imper, the Dutchman who finished top of Group A. I'd like to see who'd able to keep the ball more. Brian Imper went through all his group stage games with a 90% of passing accuracy. So I wonder if what would happen if two position place players come against each other. I guess it'll be a very much a dogfight for position there. And that was very close. The keeper Neuer cleared that just in time. Yozhyk could have really embarrassed Neuer there, but nothing's going, nor is it from that counter-attack. It's been a very even game, heading up to 25 minutes to remaining, and the scores are still goalless. Whoever scores here will probably go on, whoever gets the next goal will probably go on to win this game, should I say. Both players have shut themselves out very well, and neither of them have created really clear-cut chances that they really should have converted. The closest I'd say is probably Suarez's chance for Yozhyk in the second half there, because we've seen plenty of those go in, where Suarez has been such just an effective player. He's such like efficient finisher of the ball. I'm surprised he didn't finish off that chance. So Alaba has also been a player that has featured a lot in this tournament, and what a player he has proved to be. And we see Suarez getting a Messi to Ronaldo. Can Ronaldo get away from the shot? The shot is blocked. Now Messi's on the ball. He lays it off to Vidal, whose shot is also blocked. 2 consecutive shots in a row for Zimme there, which is blocked. Now, Yozhyk's kind of brought up the play nice and slowly, as he has made a name for himself for doing. He gets to Alaba, who slips the ball down the left for Luis Suarez. What can Luis Suarez do with it? He cuts in and cuts out. DeMarcos is able to pull out a good block there. DeMarcos is also a very popular choice in terms of right fullbacks in this game. Nainggolan tries to slip it forward to Ronaldo with the scoop turn and the snapshot, but Neuer makes the save, and in fact the referee, the linesman blows his whistle for offside. That was a huge chance for Ronaldo there, but he just strayed a bit offside. 15 minutes of the game to go. Yozhyk is really starving Zimme of possession, but is trying to make a few risky passes here and there, so Zimme could get lucky and create a huge chance later on. But there is only 15 minutes of the game to go, and all odds are that we're going to extra time and potentially penalties. And Yozhyk has one. Oh, the ball from Suarez gets inside the box of Messi. Messi just can't meet. Sergio Ramos cuts that out very neatly. Messi just can't find the ball back to Suarez, but that would have been a goal if Zimme was able to get to it there. So yeah, just a reminder, Yozhyk has already won a game on penalties against Lucas Paqueta. The very popular Ukrainian, has performed very efficiently this game. He's probably highlighted his all his good qualities. You know, his great passing, very smart player. He's just very patient. He's very hardworking. He's very efficient. Just everything about his game is very tidy. He's been chasing the ball around a lot this whole game, really. But he's done very well defending and snuffing out any chance that's come this way. And here's another chance, hopefully, from Zimme that is snuffed out. Suarez could get the ball free out there for the counter-attack. Lionel Messi takes a bit of a touch, gets the ball inside to Luis Suarez. This is a good opportunity here. They're in between the midfield and the defense. Suarez exposes, gets the ball to Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes for shot. Neuer makes a huge save. There's a huge chance so late on. Suarez with a 3-ball to Ronaldo with no defenders in sight, but Neuer comes up big with a great diving save, and that really could have wrapped up the game. We've only got 5 minutes of the game to go. Will Yozhyk find a late winner, or will he be happy for extra time? It will be interesting. It looks like he's been in no rush to get a goal. Although football is a 90-minute game, so if there is a goal, it can come in the last few minutes of the game here. And you know what? Alaba's got the ball out wide. He finds Nainggolan in behind. Nainggolan cuts back in, gives it to Alaba. Alaba to Suarez. Suarez gets on his right foot and he finishes it. The deadlock is finally broken. What a heartbreaking goal. Yozhyk takes the lead and surely the victory. It all started from Messi spraying it out wide to Alaba, who found the substitute 9 goal and making it a great run. And he found Suarez inside the box. He was well marked. Despite this, he was able to slot it past Neuer. You've got to feel for Zimme here, but it's been a highly professional and patient performance for the Ukrainian. It's 1-0 to Yozhyk. Only 2 minutes of added time for Zimme to find the equaliser, and Yozhyk will have no trouble keeping the ball here. The referee's getting very close, blowing his whistle. It's 1-0 to Yozhyk. He's had 65% possession. He scored from only his second shot on goal. In fact, the referee confirms the full-time score 1-0. He ended the game with 91% passing accuracy. Zimme had 4 shots but failed to convert from any of them. This means Yozhyk will top the group, Zimme will settle for second, and both teams will go on into the quarter-final of the Hawks Pro Cup. It was quite the absorbing and technical game here. Thanks for joining me, Mercurial45 here today, and we will see you very soon.